Okay, welcome to Stay
and Slay
with Mel
and Chrissy.
Mysterious apology time.
Yeah, it's mysterious apology time. We couldn't make it happen last week.
We just couldn't do it.
We're
so sorry. We're just girls.
We're just girls. We're not
production. We don't have a production team.
Yeah, it's just us.
It's just us. We can only give so much.
Yeah,
we
were editing the episode and it was painful.
It was
painful.
It was horrible.
And we're here to make it 10 times better.
Yeah.
We want to make sure we prioritize quality over quantity.
Exactly.
As much as we want to see you guys every 3 weeks. Highly requested. Since day one, we just are ready now. We weren't ready before, but we're ready now.
Yeah, we're feeling it today.
And I have a little quote to go along with it because I think that this topic's important because it helps you figure out your boundaries in friendships and relationships.
Okay.
So the quote goes, "It's a funny thing about life. If you refuse to accept anything but the very best, you very often get it." So
I love that.
You have to expect the best for yourself, otherwise you're gonna get less than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, do you have boundaries? Would you say you have
that was kind of random.
Well, do you have?
Do you have boundaries?
Do you have well-established boundaries within your friendships and relationships?
Yeah, I feel like.
Right. Same. But I feel like a lot of people just say they do because they don't take the time to figure that out. You know?
Yeah.
So, we're going to talk about flags today.
We're going to talk about red and green flags.
Red and green flags.
We have funny, we just have stuff that we...
Serious, not so serious.
Yeah. Stuff that we've thought.
All the flags.
All the flags. We're here to talk about them. Obviously, they're... obviously. Sorry.
She's in between there. That was a jump scare.
No, we have it on our laptop.
Yeah.
And it's on our messages, and we have funny things in our messages.
We have funny, we have serious, we have everything in between.
But let's do a compliment sandwich. So let's do good, bad, good.
Okay.
So green, red, green.
Okay.
Not that red flags are always bad.
Okay, let me start with a serious but not so serious green to light, a little light, something light.
Okay.
So a green flag, boys, take your notes. Asking for your number, not your Snapchat or any other social media.
Yeah.
That's maturity. Mm-hmm. And it might be stupid.
No, yeah.
But girls are focused on that. My husband would never ask me for my Snapchat.
Never.
So that's my first green flag. I wish we had flags.
Wait, how is that a green flag?
Because they asked for my number and not my Snapchat.
Oh, because they asked for your number.
That's the thing with the green and red flags. It's all about perspective.
Yeah.
I could say something.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
I'll tell you my red flag now.
Okay, what? Whoa, so this is the sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay. Go.
And then we'll switch
Okay, cool.
We'll switch making sandwiches. We're cooking.
We work at Jimmy John's.
We have so many jobs,
Production
team,
podcaster,
sandwich video expert,
medical expert,
editing expert,
and then our actual jobs that make money.
Jobs.
The rest of them don't even make money.
It's hard. Shit for free.
It's hard being a girl.
I know.
We're just girls.
Seriously.
Anyway, hit us with that red.
All right. My red, I wrote giving more than receiving, and I think this can go for both friendships and relationships.
Mm-hmm.
You're friends with someone and you're asking them to hang out all the time, and they're just not really giving the same energy back.
Right.
If you're spending a lot of time talking to someone and they leave you undelivered for hours, don't answer you, just don't even answer you for days, that's not.
No, you want
So I think that something that I really have learned recently, just in like hanging out with so many different people. Since I've been on like so many trips and I've just met a lot of people recently, and I feel like everyone can find that person that will love them the way you love them, you know?
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
It's out there. Don't settle
It's
for
out
less.
there. It's out
Don't
there.
settle for less.
Right. Anyway.
So now I have to do a green for the Sammy.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, here's another light green one just to start out with the lighter stuff.
Okay.
Remembering small things about you. Like, that is so, like, precious.
Yes.
You know, like, even with your friendships, like, that just shows they're listening to you. They're good listeners. Like, that's huge.
Yeah, like...
Like, I hate having to tell the same story twice, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I hate that.
Something really small that, like, I've had, like, friends do and stuff is, like, just going... They go to Starbucks in the morning and they get me something.
Yeah, like, they thought of you.
Yeah.
Like,
they, like, remembered your order.
No,
or
that's
something
cute.
like that, you know?
I love when, like, somebody, like, sends you something that reminded them of you.
Yes, like a
they didn't
song.
have to go out of their way to be like, hey, this reminded me of you, but like when they do, like, aw.
I have to actually tell this story. I've never told Chrissy this.
Okay.
This is about our
live
friendship.
reaction.
Live reaction.
Stop about me.
Yeah. So after we became friends, Chrissy would send me a bunch of songs and she was like, here, I feel like you might like these songs.
I made
and I
you
was
a
like,
playlist.
oh, like she made me a playlist. I was like, that's so cute.
We've been acting like we've been dating
Yeah,
since
we
the
literally
day we
act
met.
like we're dating.
I think we only made one sandwich.
Okay. Ow. Okay, it's my turn to make a sandwich. So, first green flag for me is respecting boundaries. Obviously, we already said that, but I have an example for this. If you haven't listened to our April alcohol anxiety episode, go listen.
Right, that's one of our biggest slays.
Yes, but
Genuinely.
that's kind of what this story is about. So, in college, I just, like, wasn't a huge drinker. My friends, too, like, they've never pressured me to, like, drink if I don't want to when, like, other people have, you know, that, like, don't respect my boundaries.
Right.
So.
That's a big, like, supporting your decisions.
Yeah, like, no matter what, my friends know I'm going to have a fun time with them,
Right.
even if I'm drinking or not.
Makes
And
no
some
difference.
days, like, some days I do want to drink and I want to have a good time, but some
Right.
days I don't,
It
you know?
changes nothing. You're
Yeah.
still Melly.
Yeah.
So now I get her do a red flag.
Yeah, do a red.
So a red flag. I feel like when somebody never takes, like, responsibility for their actions,
Yeah.
especially when, like, you're having an issue with, like, a friend or you're in a relationship and you, like, express how you've been feeling and they don't, like, their response tells you everything, but if they're not saying, like, let me do better, like, I'm sorry, like, their response and, like, not taking that responsibility for, like, anything is such a red flag.
I think, yeah, and with that, too, it's like if people just don't, people that care about you want to take the time to understand.
Like, what's upsetting you.
What upset you and, like, how, you know, you can work through it. Am I agreeing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sammy.
Okay. So, this one, I love this story. This is friends who will hold you accountable. An example I have is Christina. Love you.
Tina.
There was this guy, not the best, and Christina basically just told me, she's like, what are you doing, you know? Like, I'm sorry. Like, she is always the one in anything.
To be honest.
To just be honest, and she's always been, like, my friend that's been that way since day one. Like, she's always just, like, honest, and it comes from her genuinely, like, caring about me and loving me as a friend.
Like,
and I'm the same way with her, you know?
Like, she's probably not scared to hurt your feelings because in return
she never would.
Right.
Yeah.
She would want that from you, though. Like,
yeah.
If she was in, like, a bad situation, she would want you to be like, hey, what are you doing?
Exactly.
Like, she would want that in return. So now we should make some red, green, red sandwiches?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad to give another red flag.
Okay.
My next red flag, because I am a 2-time victim, love bombing. Which it came to my attention today that everyone knows what love bombing is.
Yeah.
But a love bomber is basically someone who bombs you with love, like, right off the bat.
Yeah.
And it's a bad situation to be in. And if you just met someone and they're, like, already, like, wanting to spend every second with you, like...
Or, like, buying you things,
saying things, like...
Yeah.
It's just moving way too fast. Like, you're basically already dating after the first date. Run. Run. Because I think I'm a 2-time victim. I'm definitely a 1-time victim. The second time was like, But, yeah.
Yeah.
Not good. It's not good. It's not good. It's not some, like, fairy tale romance story. It's actually... terrifying. It's a horror movie. Get out of there right now.
Yeah. I'm feeling a red, honestly. Okay.
We're just angry now.
This is just obvious. You don't enjoy spending time / dread, like, answering them. That's just obvious.
Oh, so, like, draining your battery. Like,
just
drain. Like, you don't feel energized after spending time with them.
Yeah. Like, they just kind of drain all of your energy.
Right.
And
like, friendships, relationships.
Yeah.
I totally get it. Like, if somebody isn't making you feel good after you're with them, like, that's not good, guys. Did you actually know that means something's wrong?
Yeah.
Because sometimes I have, like, a processing delay, so sometimes it takes me a while to, like, get to that point where I'm like, wait, they don't make me happy. Like, when I'm with other people, I feel great. Like, you know, there's a common denominator.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. You go, queen.
You're a queen. So one that, like, this could be, like, red or green, like, depending on how I word it. But, like, the green flag would be, like, they are confident and sure in themselves, where the red flag would be, like, they are egotistical. There's, like, a difference between, like, having a giant ego and having confidence in knowing who you are. And I feel like...
Yes, for sure.
I need people in my life who are sure in themselves and aren't going to be insecure and, like, you know, because the insecurity could eat people alive. And then, I'm the one putting up with it.
I have dealt with...
Like, I don't want to put up with anyone's insecurities.
No,
figure it out. Love yourself. Figure it out. And that goes for friends, too. Like, you can't love someone if you don't love yourself, so figure it out. Please, for us. We need it.
I think that kind of, like, if you ever have someone that really is just, like, trying to tear you down, it's because most of the time they're just, like, insecure within themselves, and they just want to, like, see you go down with them.
Right. It's sad.
It is sad. Okay.
I feel like we're playing a game.
I know, we're, like, on a game show.
Green, red.
Okay. For red flags, I'ma say they make you... They make you second guess yourself. Because
that's so true.
That is just so real, and I feel like
that's manipulation right there.
Yeah, I just feel like a lot of people have dealt with that, like where you have a friend just like say something rude to you, and then you're like, wait, or like if you've dated someone and you're like, oh my god, like I don't know,
like what's wrong with me when it was never you?
Yeah, like you should never get to a point where you can't even believe in yourself.
Right.
So.
Aw, that was really cute. Aw.
Thanks.
I guess I'll go green.
Yeah.
Go green. Being a gentleman, which this is a given, but like, I think in today's society, it's like you see less of it, you know, like guys who like pick the girl up, right? Like just do what like you know you saw in the movies, like go pick the girl up. Yeah. Like I've had way too many friends drive to meet a guy. Like no, they should be driving to you. Like they should be holding the door open. Like. I feel like they don't have to pay for the first date, but like, come on, just pay for it. Just pay for it.
I think they should.
Yeah, and like they should drive. Like they should do everything. We should just be like, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
But I know. Like and not like like sexualizing a girl, like the words they are saying have meaning, not like, oh, you're so hot, but like, oh, you look beautiful.
Yeah.
Like there's just like, be a gentleman. Like I feel like I don't have to explain that, but I do.
Yeah. No, that's
what is that? Why am I sitting here teaching people how to be a gentleman?
That's so real. People that like pour into your cup,
mm-hmm.
because I feel like I have been through so much with like my friends, and that when I've been down, like they've picked me up, or like when they've been down,
right? Like
I've picked them up, and it's like whoever's like their cup is less, like we can fill it up that day, and then they can fill it up the next day, you know?
Right.
Just people like that are really willing to be there for you in your dark times.
The cup is like such a real thing, like like that's like your energy right there. Like if you don't have anything in your cup, you have nothing.
There's people that like when you're at a low, they want to kind of see you there,
mm-hmm.
and they don't want to support you, and that's just how life is, unfortunately. And when you find the people that really want to be there for you, want to see you thrive, want to see the best for you genuinely,
right,
you just have to hold those people tight, you know?
Right. And like I wrote like supportive day to day and in your life goals, like like taking the drinking for an example, like when I made that decision, there were people who were like all there for it, like excited for me, and then there was other people who were like, yeah, right, we'll see how long this lasts. Like, and it was just like, why don't you want to see me do better? And like do something for myself. Like this will help me in the long run. And it's just like, I think moments like that in life really show you like who's real, who needs to stick around and who shouldn't.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
One thing about red flags is they just never lie. Yeah. They never lie. Like, never not believe a red flag.
Oh, one thing I want to say is when they try and compete with you.
Oh my gosh, stop.
That's a red flag.
I think a red flag is when the person... Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Our feet keep touching. It's crazy. I think a red flag is when the person still talks about their ex in like a negative way, like not even that, like like when you ask them about their past relationships and they're like only saying like awful things about the people. It just goes to show that, like, I mean, in my opinion, like, I think they still care, like there's still some like healing to be had. And it's just like also the way people talk about people in their life goes to show how they care for others. Like, I like it when like somebody can like talk about their best friend and like talk about like what they love about that person and like want you to meet them and stuff like that, like, or like how they talk about their family and like their parents and their whatever, like not even just like how they talk about their ex, but like it's important
just how they talk about people in their lives.
Right, like it's important to like see that they like respect others and they care for others, even when the people like aren't in the room, you know?
I've had my fair share of moments in life where I've been like surrounded by people that I'm just not like the happiest with. And looking back now, like I love who I am today, and it's like looking back, if you're in a situation where you feel like you're just not happy and you don't feel like yourself and normal, then get out of it, because like I promise you it'll get better, you know?
I hope we like help bring to light red flags for people, you know?
Yeah, I hope
like, I hope maybe someone's watching right now and they're like, and then they do something about it.
Maybe.
Like, we change some lives today?
Maybe.
Another red flag that I have,
this
is like more on the silly end, but like when somebody's jumping from a relationship to relationship to relationship. Like, but like when someone's like serial dating, like, like, you know, like they're just like not even a week apart from each other. Like, that's so red flag. I think it's a green flag when someone's like taking time to heal and like
for sure
taking care of like themselves, because it's all, life's a journey, and it's all you and yourself in the end of the day.
Green flag.
Ooh.
Someone that is committed to their personal growth.
Right.
I love this one because I think the people you surround yourself with is who you're gonna be, you know, in a way. Like, and I just think it's, I don't know, it's so attractive when someone is able to, like, have the goals of wanting to be so successful and like wanting to just do better and better for themselves, and like, I don't know, just seeing someone do something with their lives and not just like sit there, you know, and
right.
Like,
and I feel like,
I don't know, it's just so attractive,
right? And like the point that me and you are, like, personally in life, like, we love our jobs and like we know where we're going in life, you know, like on our own, like we are so set on our own that it would be nice to have that same thing in a partner, like having someone who, like, I like personally love like passion, not just like, oh, they have a job that makes a lot of money. Like, if they're passionate about what they're doing, like that's nice, you know? Yeah.
Well, actually, to bounce off of that,
like, bounce with me.
to bounce off of that,
with me.
I wrote that they have their own life too. That one's like so important in relationships, is like not hang out with my friends and whatever. And it's like, I have my life, I do my thing, like I'm independent, and it's cool when someone can be like, okay, I have my life too, I'm independent, let's do our own thing but still come together in the end, you know?
Yeah, that's cute. Like come home to each other.
Yeah.
Can I say one of yours?
Yeah.
I like, so Mel, I'm gonna give her her credit where it's due. Okay. She's got this green flag that says their words match their actions, and that's like a huge thing. Like, I cannot simply have the time of day for someone who says a bunch of things but their actions don't match their words. Like, are we 5? Like, say what you mean, and like, actions speak way louder than words.
Actions speak so much louder than
Someone
words.
could tell you all day long they're gonna give you the world, but would they actually? Like, let's see. Like, I will never believe anyone until I see them, like, following through. Yeah. Like, that's like a big one.
Literally.
Good job, Mel. Good job, Mel.
Thanks. I'm very passionate about that one.
Yeah, that one, like, it boils my blood.
It really does. It really does, yeah.
Can I ask you, like, silly questions?
Yeah, please.
So, like, green text messages. Is that a green or red flag?
Red. Absolute red. I should have known.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something about it not being able to send an emoji.
Well, except obviously my mom has green.
My dad has green. I love the guy.
That's different if it's your parents. If you're texting someone right now and they have an Android, like, I'm sorry.
Like, sorry we're moving
I'm sorry, Androids.
Not to contradict what I said earlier, but if it's a green text message, we're going to have to move it to Snapchat.
Yeah.
And don't send me a picture, because I don't want to see your Android quality.
You can WhatsApp them.
Like, I want to be able to, like, send an emoji, you know? How do you feel about somebody who's, like, not on social media?
Honestly, I think it's a green flag.
You think it's a green flag?
Yeah. I feel like, here's the thing. I think it depends. Like, if someone's on social media and, like, whatever, I don't care. But if someone doesn't have social media or they just don't post or whatever, like, that's cool too.
Right. Like, I don't care in the end of the day. Yeah. But I'm a very social person. So, like, I would definitely need someone who can, like, match my social battery. And, like, I just throw up on social media, like, all day long. You know? Like, I'd kind of, like, want them to at least be seeing what I'm posting, you know? Like,
yeah.
At least, like,
sure.
on it. You know?
Yeah, I want them
like,
to
they
at
don't
least,
have to
like,
post
see
on
what
it.
I post, yeah.
But, like, I'd like them to, like, have an Instagram that I could tag them on.
Yeah,
and, like,
of course.
I'd love for them to, like, see all my silly stories, because I'm funny, right, guys? I'm funny. What I think is a red flag is somebody who is closed-minded and not willing to, like, try new things. Yes. Like, for an example, I listen to tons of music, like, genre upon genre. Me too. But whenever, like, someone finds out I listen to EDM or whatever, like, I go to raves, they're like, oh, but that music has no words. Like, that's a red flag. What? Like, open your brain up. Music is more than just the lyrics. Like,
oh, of course.
I love a good lyric, but I also love a good weird noise.
Yeah, of course.
Sue me.
Sue me for liking weird noises.
Like, I hate people who are like, I only listen to country. Like, I only listen to rap.
Yeah, like, okay, open your palette.
But, like, also, like, that goes in, like, trying new things. Like, not just music, but, like, experiences. And, like, traveling. And, like, just be open-minded about stuff. You know? Like, how else are we supposed to adventure?
How are you supposed to grow as a person if you don't have new experiences?
Being uncomfortable is what makes you grow.
Okay.
Wearing earrings as a guy, red or green flag?
I personally am not for it.
Okay, so I feel like that's more of our type because same.
Yeah, I'm personally not into it.
Same. I feel like red flag is somebody who can't love everybody. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I can't be around someone who's, like, racist, like, gonna hate the gays. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Like, I love all people. Like, you know, like, I could care less, you know, what color, shape, or size you are. Like, I can't be around someone who's gonna, like, fat shame others. And, like, because I've been around people like that before, and it's not a good experience, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want that to be the father of my kids.
No, absolutely not. Period. Say, I have a scenario.
Okay.
Say that say you have a man.
Say I have a man, like.
Say you have a man.
Green flag.
He goes out for guys' night and he just doesn't text you at all the whole night. You don't hear from him.
Red flag.
Yeah.
Like, straight up. Like, not that you have to be on your phone, but I've always believed that it literally takes someone 2 seconds to reply back to you.
Yeah.
Whether it's text or Snapchat or
well,
whatever the case is.
I feel like it's just respectful. Like, if you're dating someone, to just, like, check in.
I don't think it's, like,
made it safe.
Right,
you know, that can be that.
I don't think it's, like, trust issue-y. Like,
no, not at all.
Like, I'm insecure. It's more like, don't be like that. Like, there's no reason you can't take your phone out for 4 seconds and be like, I'm good. You know? Like, that's just silly, you know?
Yeah.
And that goes for friends, too. Like, I feel like I have a lot of friends who, like, won't reply for days. And it's like, how will I know you're alive?
Yeah.
Just take 4 seconds to be like, I'm good.
Yeah. Like, I'm okay. I'm here.
Right. Like, let's just love each other and reply. So let's say you have a man.
Okay, let's say I have a man.
Let's say Mel's got a man. And, he won't hold your hand in public. How do you feel? Red or green?
Well, if he's my boyfriend, red.
Mm-hmm.
But if he's not my boyfriend, don't hold my hand in public.
Right, like you don't want him to touch you. If he's not your boyfriend, like
not in public.
Like, are you saying he doesn't deserve to hold your hand?
No, I'm just saying, like, unless I like you.
Oh, okay. Well, say it's like a situationship.
Like, I'll hold your hand if I like you, but, like, if you're a freak and you come up to me, I don't want to hold your hand, you know?
Oh, okay.
But let's say I like you, I'll hold your hand.
He's your man and he's not holding your hand.
He's not? Then
how do you
feel? Red flag.
Okay, right.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye, canceled, done.
I feel like, my feelings might be hurt a little bit.
Yeah, like, what do you mean you don't want to hold
like, that kind of hurts a little bit. What do you mean you don't want to hold my hand? How do you feel about PDA?
In public?
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Public display of affection.
PDA in public?
PDA in public. How do you feel like, say you guys are like, you've been together for like a bit and he just wants to like make out with you at the bar. Like, how are we feeling?
No. I think you can take it home.
What about like you're shopping in the grocery store and he just wants to kiss you on the cheek? How do you feel?
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah. I just want to know like your level of PDA.
Well, I like physical touch.
Right.
To like a small extent. Like, I like small touches.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't want you like, you know, all up on me. But
as I'm sitting like all the way over.
I like small.
No, I'm like the same way. Like, I love to like.
I like the reassurance.
Like, yeah, same. Like, I do like physical touch, but I'm also like, get away from me at the same time.
Yeah.
We know you're like.
We separated.
I was like texting her like I missed her, but I was like, okay, I need to stop. because she doesn't miss me the same way.
Yes, I did.
And then she told me she missed me too, and I was like, oh, I love that we miss each other.
Of course I missed you.
Like, it made me happy that we both missed each other the same amount.
Yeah.
It was a really big amount.
It was. It was a long time.
It was like maybe a week. I think it was a week.
I think it was a week.
Like exactly a week.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot happened.
Right, you're right. Like we lived life.
Yeah, we both went on trips.
Yeah. So are we retiring the red and the green flag?
Yeah.
I just wish that you guys could comment your favorite red and green flags.
Comment.
Just let's talk about it because I feel like it could go so much deeper. Should we hop into our little things?
Let's hop into little things.
Okay, what's your little thing this past week?
My little thing was hanging out on the lake with my childhood best friends.
Oh, yeah, that's cute. She had so much fun, guys.
I had a lot of fun.
I was like watching her, I was like, aw, she's having a good time.
It was a great,
good boyfriend would.
Yes.
My little thing, my friends, everyone went somewhere for the 4th, you know? And like I was somewhere, my other friends were elsewhere. One of my friends saw a claw machine full of rubber ducks and sent it to me.
Aww.
And it just made me like happy to think that like they thought of me when they saw it, and they even
think of you.
They even got a duck out of the machine. I don't know if I'll ever see the duck in real life, like.
Yeah.
But I don't care. It's the thought that counts.
Exactly.
And like I watched how long between the Snapchat of the machine and then the Snapchat of the duck. It was like a good 20 minutes. So I'm like, oh, I hope it didn't take them 20 minutes to get the duck out. But I think it did.
Stop.
That is my little thing. Like I just like being thought of.
I know.
Like
it really is those little things.
It's just like, and
I always
like,
think of you.
Honestly,
when I see
like I kind of needed it too. Like when it, like I was like, aw, like I feel important.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna read the people's.
Okay, people's little thing.
What do you want to say?
Okay. So her little thing was getting a mani-pedi, and that's just so real, and I love that. And I wish I got a mani-pedi.
Yeah, actually, same. My nails are disgusting.
Mine are horrible.
But maybe we should make it a date.
We should.
Oh, that'd be so cute. I'm gonna read this one. This one says Okay. This one says spending time with uplifting people.
Aww.
And I got to spend time with uplifting people, so I liked that one because like same, and that's important, and it goes along with our episode today.
Yes.
Slay.
Slay.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for tuning in. Please follow
like,
us,
subscribe,
comment, like.
Send in your little things on Instagram.
Yeah, share us. Tell people to listen to us.
Yeah, hype us up.
I think
we're doing it all.
I think we're trying.
You guys.
We need you guys.
Come a part of the Stay and Slay team.
Yeah.
We're also manifesting a production man.
Yeah.
If that's you, let us know.
But we won't pay you.
Not yet, no.
Not yet.
Or ever, probably.
Thanks for watching Stay
and Slay
with Mel
and Chrissy. And as always.